So 2 weeks ago, we celebrated the Feast of the Epiphany. In the Feast of the Epiphany, we were remembering what happened when Jesus was born and 3 wise men from the east came to adore Jesus Christ. That was the Epiphany feast. However, the Epiphany of the Lord is not only this moment of the life of Jesus when he was born. In the tradition of the church, there are 3 moments in the life of Jesus Christ that are part of the Epiphany, because Epiphany means manifestation. God has revealed himself through Jesus Christ. And the tradition of the church, as I said, tell us that there are 3 moments in the life of Jesus where we can see this epiphany. The first one is the one that I already said, when Jesus was born and the 3 wise men came and adored him because they recognized him as God that has made flesh. The second one is the gospel that we listened last week, last Sunday. That was the baptism of the Lord. That was also a manifestation of God because Jesus Christ, who is the Son, was baptized, and then we were listening to the voice of the Father from heaven, and then we saw the Holy Spirit as a pigeon who came down from the sky. So this is the second epiphany of the Lord. And the third one is the one that we have listened now, is the wedding in Cana in Galilee, where Jesus Christ made the first, St. John in the Gospel says sign, the first sign of Jesus. But when the Gospel of John talks about sign, it's talking about miracles. So that was the first miracle of Jesus. What happened? They were in a wedding. They were invited to a wedding, and they had a problem because they ran out of wine. And within the Jewish tradition, but not only the Jewish tradition, in many cultures, if you are on a wedding, there is always maybe wine. But if we are here in Japan, instead of wine, maybe we will find sake. Actually, there is a very nice tradition within the Shintoist tradition for a wedding that is called in Japanese sansankudo. Have you heard about that? San-ku-do. It means 3 times 3, 9 times, because they have 3 cups. The bride and the groom have 3 cups, and in one of these 3 cups, they drink 3 times sake, so 9 times overall. And it has the meaning of abundance and richness for the couple that is getting married. So it's not only the Jewish tradition, but also within the Japanese culture, and maybe within our own cultures also. If we're going to a wedding, we always have some kind of alcohol drinks. Because the wine is related to joy. So running out of wine is a meaning of losing the joy within the heart. So Jesus Christ is aware of that, and he makes the first miracle. He turns the water within those 6 vessels into wine, so that he can bring, through this sign, he can bring back the joy to the people. Maybe we can think that what Jesus Christ is doing is just to bring back the joy that they had before. But this is not what Jesus Christ is doing. He is not bringing back the joy that they had before. He is bringing back a new joy. It is a new joy, different from the one that they had before. And there are two things that can reveal us that the joy that Jesus is bringing with this wine is a new joy. The first one is the number of vessels that were filled with water and were turned into wine. How many they were? They were 6. They were 6. Within the Bible, the numbers are not chosen like, let's choose that one. No. They have a meaning. So 7 within the Bible is the sign of plenitude, is the sign for the whole. So 6 is the meaning for an incomplete thing. So what they had before was incomplete, but Jesus Christ turns that into something that is complete. He's bringing something new. And also, the second sign is what the waiter in church says when he tastes the wine. He recognizes that this wine is a very good wine. That's the reason why he says to the groom that people usually use the best wine at the beginning and then the bad one, but you're doing the other way around. So the waiter in charge recognizes that this is a very good wine because it is a new wine that brings a joy that is complete. It's not incomplete. So this is the newness that Jesus Christ is bringing to the people who were in that wedding, but is the newness that he is also bringing to our lives and to our hearts. Maybe before knowing Jesus Christ, we had joy within our hearts. Maybe we had not. Who knows? But after encountering Jesus Christ, we have received a new joy, a joy that is complete. For example, I encountered myself with Jesus Christ when I was 24 years old. Before that, I can say that I had joy within my heart. I can say that. But the truth is that after encountering Jesus Christ with 24 years old, little by little, a new joy was appearing within my heart. And at that time, I was able to say that my life had a meaning and had a purpose. And that was because of this encounter with Jesus Christ, because he brings a new joy and a complete joy to our heart. We are living on a country where the Christians are a minority. This is the Diocese of Osaka Takamatsu. In the Diocese of Osaka Takamatsu, there are more or less 20 million people. So a lot of people. And only 0.3% of this population has been baptized. So it means that 99.7% of the population, maybe, I think that they didn't have an encounter with Jesus Christ. Maybe they know something from what they learned at the school in history or things like that, or something that they watch on a movie or something that someone told them, but they didn't have an encounter with Jesus Christ. Maybe they have joy in their hearts. Maybe they don't have joy in their hearts. I don't know. But the truth is that if they encounter with Jesus Christ, they will receive this new joy, this complete joy within their hearts. The joy that we have received as baptized and people who celebrate the sacraments and who encounter with Jesus Christ every week within the prayer, within the sacraments. So it means that we're also responsible for that. We're responsible also for helping the others to encounter Jesus Christ so that they can receive this new joy. For example, I have been here in Japan for 1.5 years, and it is enough time for me to be able to take that into account and try to do something to bring this joy, especially to the people who doesn't know Jesus Christ. And because of that, I made a proposal to the bishop, and the bishop told me, yes, you can do that. And what I proposed to the bishop was because I belong to a movement within the Catholic Church who began in Spain in the 40s, a movement that is called cursillos. It's spread all over the world, and in the Philippines, there are many people who has done cursillos. There are many cursillistas in the Philippines. And from my community in Madrid, there are many young people. So next summer, a group of young people from my community are coming to Osaka. They will come to Osaka. And the idea is to do that every summer, because the summer is the time when the university students have holidays. So the idea is to encounter Japanese young people and Spanish young people that can live together for a week, and through this week they can share their lives, but also they can share their faith, so that they can announce Jesus Christ, to announce this joy that they have received within their hearts because of the encounter with Jesus Christ, so that these people can also find this new joy. And also, I've been thinking about how can I do that? Because I am most of the time here in the church. So the people that I met is people who know Jesus Christ. So how can I find people who doesn't know Jesus Christ? Because it is not easy for me. Maybe it's easier for you. Within your work, within your friends, there are many people who doesn't know Jesus Christ. But most of the time I'm here with baptized people, Christian people. So I was thinking, how can I do that? And then I realized, well, the parish priest from the cathedral is teaching in a Catholic university in Osaka. He has 150 students every year. And most of the time, 100% of these students are not baptized. So I am going to talk with the sisters that owns this university in order to be able to promote this activity within this university. In the church of Umeda, there is a man from Spain that I met when I went there to celebrate the Mass. This man from Spain is teaching in the University of Kobe, and he's teaching Spanish culture. So it means that the students that he has are students who have interest for Spanish people, Spanish culture. So through this teacher, I'm going to invite those students also to participate within this activity. And also, one of the Christians who come here to this parish told me that with an application with a mobile, he was going an application that is called Meetup. And with this application, he's going to meetings in a place near Osaka station, meetings where they have to talk in Spanish because the theme of these meetings is to get into the Spanish culture. And he has gone there several times because he's from Mexico and he speaks Spanish. And he has told me that many Japanese young people are coming to these meetings because they have also interest in getting into the Spanish culture. So we will also invite the people who are going to these meetings. So I am not promoting the activity here. I'm just sharing that with you so that the same thing that I've been doing, you can do it as well. You can try to think. How can I announce Jesus Christ to these people? How can I bring joy, a new joy to their hearts? How can I do that? Spend time thinking about that. And once you know how to do that, also you can, within your prayer, you can ask the Lord for the grace to be able to do that. And if you are able to bring joy, and this new joy that comes from the contact with Jesus Christ, if you can bring this joy just to one person, it will be worth. All the effort that we can do will be worth. Think about that, please.